Are you wondering if it's still the right time for you to sell your house? Do you live in Florida or the Daytona Beach area? Then you're going to want to watch this short video. I'm going to briefly tell you the market summary here in the Daytona Beach area in Florida and explain why it's still a great time for you to sell your house, but also giving you an idea of what the trend currently is and where this market is heading. Hi, I'm William Daly, local real estate specialist here with the Trinity Home Team, brokered by LPT Realty. Content creator for the Locals Lifestyles, as well as host for Agent Advantage. And right now, we're going to take a look at the Daytona Beach, Florida market summary. Now, before we get started, let me go over a couple of the key points for you to keep in mind when watching this video. The market summary is actually pulled directly from the Daytona Beach MLS data. And basically, it reflects all of the real estate that's recorded here in the Daytona Beach area. And the data I'm using today is pulled from the Flex MLS provided by DBAR, Daytona Beach Area of Associated Realtors. And we are going to be taking a look at the month of September. Even though we're currently in the month of October, the market summary is always going to reflect the previous months or before. So another thing to keep in mind when looking at a market summary is the two different ways that the data gets reflected. One way the data reflects is going to be the month-and-month comparison of this year and the previous year, and the other way is called year-to-date, which starts with January 1st of this calendar year and leads up to the date of the data that's reflecting. So the one thing that everyone always wants to know is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? And the rule of thumb of that is based off of the duration of inventory. And that duration reflects the current active listings we have divided by the amount sold last month in that same category. And the rule of thumb is a 6-month duration. So anything with less than a 6-month of inventory duration is considered a seller's market. And anything above a 6-month duration is obviously considered a buyer's market. So where is our market currently at? Let's dive into it. So the first number I want to bring to your attention is the absorption rate. And that number basically reflects the amount of time you can anticipate your home to be listed for sale. And the absorption rate changed drastically when comparing the month of September in 2021 and the month of September of 2022. In 2021, the month of September had an absorption rate of 1.62, and in September of 2022, it had an absorption rate of 2.56, which means it's a 50% increase. So currently, you can anticipate for your house to be on the market for twice as long. Now, the amount of time it takes to sell a house does not necessarily reflect the amount the house gets sold for. And the average sale price of last year was just above $350,000. And the current average sale price is just over $400,000, bringing us up 13% in the month of September. Another number that I want to bring to your attention is the amount of homes sold in the month of September. And again, that number is down drastically. We're down 26% of sold homes here in Daytona Beach. Now, I want you to keep in mind that this data is a little drastic because the month of September was slow in both years. See, when looking at the month of September in 2021, using the average sale price of $400,000, only 98 homes were sold. But when you look at September in 2022, it dropped down to 72. But again, don't fret, because the year-to-date reflects completely different data. And the year-to-date of 2021, we were only at 742 homes closed and that average sale price of $400,000. But our year-to-date of 2022, we're at 854 transactions closed, which means we are up 15% in that average sale price of $400,000. But before the sellers start jumping for joy, I have some more numbers that you need to consider. So the sold listings are down and the active listings are up, and they are up. The market summary reflects an 85% increase in the active listings in that $400,000 price point. Last year in the month of September, we had 147 active listings, but in this year of 2022, we have 273, bringing us up 85%. And I wish I could tell you that the year-to-date reflected different data, but unfortunately in this case, it doesn't. And it supports the trend that I predicted last month that our inventory is growing fast. And with our year-to-date active listings, they're up 25%, bringing us to 1,329 current active listings in that $400,000 price point. And last but not least is the new listings coming onto the market. And again, this unfortunately is moving in the direction for the buyers. Currently in the month of September, we're up 27% of the new listings coming on. And the year to date, more importantly, is up 33%, which are showing signs of a larger inventory duration building fast. So what is the current inventory duration of the average sale price home at $400,000? Well, that's a great question. Because remember, our rule of thumb to decide whether or not it's a buyer or a seller's market is a 6-month inventory duration. And the average sale price homes of $400,000 in the Daytona Beach market currently is at a 3.8 month duration, jumping up a full month of duration when comparing this to last month. So what does this mean for sellers? Well, it means it's still currently a seller's market, but it also means that the trend is moving towards a buyer market and fast. And when you look at the past 6 months, we started in April with an inventory duration of 1.06. Which means in the past 6 months, our inventory duration has grown 2.75 months. And we've grown 2 months in duration in the past 4 months alone. So what's my prediction for the October market summary? You guessed it, more inventory. So let's get your house on the market today and get that house sold for maximum dollar while the market's still in your favor as a seller. It's still a seller's market. Don't let anybody tell you any different. The numbers don't lie. I hope this video helped you decide whether or not it's the right time for you to sell your home. If you're interested in learning more or just want to talk about some real estate, get in the description, click on the link, let's set up a time to talk. I love to talk real estate. And as a seller, if you're interested in knowing what you can offer buyers to still bring you maximum sale price, check out my other video and see what strategies you can use to lower that dreadful interest rate the buyers are receiving. Thanks for watching this video. I'm William Daly. I'll see you on the next one.